Alright YouTube, Christo here, back with my second half of my top 10 favorite notes video. Now what that is, if you haven't seen the first part, is I'm focusing on my 10 favorite notes, and I'm gonna say what I have in my wardrobe that has that note in them, and I'm gonna say what my favorite one is. Now my favorite is, in my opinion, what I think highlights that note the best, okay? It doesn't mean it's my favorite of all the ones listed, just means that's the one that I think does this note the best, okay? So, let's look at them. Start with number 5, where I left off. This note is usually found in the base, actually. Usually you don't often get it in the top or the mid. And it's really smooth, it's rough, it's manly, it's sexy, it's leather. I love leather, and I really love when perfumes kind of show off the leather. They don't just kind of stick it in the base and let you forget about it. You know, by the time the bottom notes come out, you know, you forget about it. I love it when they put it, when it comes in the top and it stays to the bottom. I really like that a lot. Now, in my collection, what do I have with leather? Quite a few, and I probably missed out a couple. Paco Rabanne 1 Million, Dior Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit Aqua, Prada Amber pour Homme, Burberry London, Dior Homme, Gucci Envy, Juicy Couture Dirty English, Escada Magnetism for Men, Thierry Mugler B-Man, Allure Homme, Canali Black Diamond, and John Varvatos Man. Oh, sorry, F for Ferragamo by Salvatore Ferragamo. Now, of all of these, my favorite, I picked this because, like I said, it has leather straight from the get-go right to the finish, and that is Dirty English by Juicy Couture. Now, don't let the name fool you. Juicy Couture sounds kind of cheesy, sounds a bit gimmicky. Dirty English sounds a bit chavvy, but man, this is for men. This is no little boy's perfume. This is for men. It's, yeah, woody and spicy and leathery, and it's sexy and rugged and macho and manly, and oh man. Besides that, this stuff lasts forever. It's like, on me, I get 12 plus hours out of this, and in the humid tropics, I have serious longevity problems. I only get like 6 hours out of A-Man. I get 12 hours out of this pretty consistently. Alright, number 4, next favorite note. This can usually found in the top or the mid. And a lot of perfumes have this, but it's sometimes can't be picked up or detected very easily. But the ones where you can pick it up, to me, it's spicy, it's fresh, and strangely clean, I find sometimes. Where, on the other hand, it can be quite dirty as well and earthy. Number 4, I picked pepper. Now when I say pepper, I mean white pepper, black pepper, pink pepper, red pepper, not chilies or anything like that. That's a whole different story. But in my collection, I have Terre d'Hermès, Allure and Allure Homme Sport, Versace Eau Fraiche, Dolce & Gabbana pour Homme, Burberry London, Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme, Gucci Envy, Burberry The Beat, D² Rocky Mountain Wood, Bulgari pour Homme Extreme, Lacoste Essential, John Varvatos Man, Ralph Lauren Double Black, and my favorite of all of those, for the sole reason that it is right in from the beginning and it stays till the end, and it's definitely the strongest note, and I enjoy it quite a lot, is The Beat by Burberry. It's just a lot of pepper. It's a very simple formulation. I believe there's only 5 notes in this, and the pepper is without a doubt the strongest. It is a bit synthetic, I will say that. A lot of Burberry scents can be synthetic, but that's not always a bad thing in my opinion. lots of pepper, and I think this is versatile as well. It's got citrus in it, so I think this could be worn in the spring or summer, and pepper and the cedar in this makes it good for the winter as well, I think. Very, very nice stuff there. Number 3. Now this is a funny one because for me this absolutely had to be in my top 3, but without a doubt this is the perfume I own the least number of. Of all of the ones, of all my top 10 notes, I only own 4 bottles. Number 3 is Cacao. And Cacao, if you're not sure, is cocoa, the unrefined ingredient in chocolate. Now, it's a very, very different note from chocolate. Don't let that fool you. This is very different. Cacao is it's more unrefined, it's creamier, it's earthier, it's not really sweet, okay? So don't think of, you know, like a big chocolate bar. This is very, very different smell. I find this to be much more refined than an actual chocolate note. Excuse me. I find it shows kind of a youthful class, and it's very youthful, but it's classy at the same time, which is quite unique. From my collection, like I said, I only have 4, and 2 are actually similar versions. I've got Dior Homme, Armani Diamonds, and Guerlain L'Instant de Guerlain and L'Instant de Guerlain Extreme. Picking this one, I was really torn between Dior Homme and the L'Instant Extreme, but I decided I had to pick this because the cacao note is so predominant in it and it's so nice. Dior Homme. It's a woody floral musk, and it's exactly that. It's classy, it's sophisticated, it's refined. A lot of people don't like it because of the cacao in it. They say it smells like lipstick, it smells like women's powder. You can look at it that way, or you can look at it like an ultra sophisticated scent. That's how I look at this. This is gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. I genuinely love it. You know, so for me to only have 4 bottles and to put Cacao in my top 3, you know how much I like it. Number 2. Number 2 is wood, and it's definitely my favorite wood. I'm starting to explore woods a little more, but this is definitely my favorite wood, without a doubt. Usually found in the base, sometimes in the mid, rarely in the opening, but it's usually plays a side role. It's usually not in the predominant notes. It's in everything from women's perfume to men's perfume to young men's to young girls. It's in everything. Number 2 is Cedar. To me, Cedar is clean and refreshing, and it's just really woody and clean and just everything I want from woods in a scent. It's perfect. Now, when you listen to my list here of what I own with Cedar in it, you're gonna know that I like it. Bulgari Aqua and Aquamarine, Bleu de Chanel, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male, Armani Acqua di Gio, Terre d'Hermès, Allure Homme and Allure Homme Sport, Dolce & Gabbana The One, Thierry Mugler Amen, Kenzo Jungle Pour Homme, Dior Fahrenheit, Issey Miyake L'Odyssée, Versace Pour Homme and Versace Eau Fraiche, Hugo Boss Boss Bottled, Dior Homme Sport, Guerlain L'Instant de Guerlain, Armani Diamonds, Givenchy Paille Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme, Dolce & Gabbana Le Batoulour, Prada Infusion Dome, and I'm sure there's even more that I couldn't find in the database. That's definitely, without a doubt, the most bottles I have for one note. But that's the thing, with Cedar, a lot of the times you can't really pick it up, or it's very hard to pick up. From my collection, what is my favorite Cedar note? Well, that was an easy one. Kenzo Jungle Pour Homme. I've done a review on this and I love it so much. You know, like I said, the reasons I like Cedar, it's fresh, it's clean, it's, you know, it's really woody. It's just really nice stuff. And this is without a doubt the perfume I've tried that has the most predominant cedar note that is done this well. It literally does smell like freshly chipped cedar wood. Very, very nice stuff. Number one, if you've watched many of my videos or read some of my comments, you probably have guessed what's coming up. Number one, the darkest, sexiest, most mysterious, dirty, earthy note. I think the best one out there in my books. I love every one I've ever tried with a strong Cypress note. I love Cypress. I'm nuts about it. I can't get enough of it. Every bottle I've ever found with Cypress, I will buy. In my collection, I have Gucci by Gucci, Gucci by Gucci Sport, Gucci Rush, Lalique Encre Noire, Lanvin Oxygen for men, Issey Miyake L'Odyssée, Juicy Couture Dirty English, Clinique Happy Men, Dior Higher Marc Jacobs Men, Ralph Lauren Silver Romance, and Trussardi Python. Now, of all of these, I thought it would be hard for me to pick my favorite because I love Cypress so much, and so many Cypress notes, perfumes of Cypress notes are in my top 10 or top 20 of all time. And when I looked at them typed up on the screen there, I grabbed one right away. I knew what it was. Right there, Lalique Encre Noire. It's class and sophistication in a bottle. It's black tie event. It's, you know, CEO, expensive car, $1,000 suit, jet setting, hobnobbing with celebrities. It's just nothing classier and more refined in a designer bottle. No way. People compare it to certain things, but this still has a leg up. None of those do what this does. It lasts, it projects, it can be found reasonably cheap, $60 or under for a full bottle if you look online. If you put this in a niche bottle, people would pay 200 bucks for it. That's how good it is. I'm dead serious. My only complaint with this is it's not versatile. I'm an English teacher. I'm hardly rich and glamorous, so I don't get to wear it often, but when I do, I really, really love it. Awesome, awesome stuff. Anyways, guys, there's my list. There's my top 10 favorite notes, and the notes that, the perfumes that do that note the best. I want you guys to leave some comments. What do you think of my list? Do you share any of the favorite notes as I do? What are your favorites that didn't make my list? Or maybe you have a favorite perfume from one of my categories that I don't have or I didn't mention, whatever. Please leave a message. I want to know what you guys think. I'm gonna get this finished before I go back to school. On Tuesday, Monday's a public holiday. I'm gonna get this done for sure, I assure you. But anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Later.